For dinner tonight, I'm making pot roast and homemade mac and cheese. This is actually my first time ever making pot roast, so I'm gonna start off by seasoning this bad boy with some salt and pepper and garlic. Sear it on both sides for 5 minutes and throw it in the crock pot. Now I'm just gonna load it down with some seasonings, and I'm honestly feeling really confident about this. Now that it's seasoned down, I'm gonna pour in a few splashes of red wine and then a cup of spicy beef broth. Now I'm adding my veggies, a bunch of pepperoncinis, and a stick of butter with rosemary and thyme. In the meantime, I'm gonna start working on my mac and cheese because that's gonna be cooking for about 5 hours. I'm shredding 1 pound of mozzarella, 1 pound of Colby Jack, and 8 ounces of sharp cheddar. I'm going off of Chef Teeny's mac and cheese recipe. I've been wanting to try this out for years. I'm melting 3 tablespoons of butter in a pan, adding paprika, salt, pepper, garlic, and then I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of flour. This is called a roux, and now I'm gonna slowly whisk in 1 can of evaporated milk. I'm squeezing in a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and then I'm slowly whisking in 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Now I'm gonna slowly whisk in half of that shredded cheese. Once it's all melted in and creamy and thick, I'm gonna add some more seasonings and fold in those cavatappi noodles. I thought this was gonna be way harder, and I'm actually really impressed with how good the cheese sauce tastes. Now I'm layering it in a baking dish with the rest of that cheese, and I'm gonna throw this in the oven on 375 for about 25 minutes. While that gets all gooey and crispy in the oven, I'm gonna work on my mashed potatoes. I boiled the potatoes for about 12 minutes, and then I melt down 6 tablespoons of butter and 1/4 cup of milk. Once the butter and milk's melted, I pour it right on top of the potatoes and start mashing them up. Now I'm adding a bunch of sour cream, chives, and buttery herb seasonings. I love chunky mashed potatoes, and this is easy and perfect. Speaking of perfect, look at this mac and cheese. This looks insane. I love when mac and cheese has a crispy skin on top. Now that the pot roast is done, I'm gonna mix everything up and get it plated. This pot roast was so easy to make, and it smells incredible. I'm gonna put that on top of my mashed potatoes with some of that juice, and this mac and cheese looks so good. I made some mini garlic breads to go on the side, and this is the perfect plate. First things first, I gotta try this mac and cheese. It's super creamy and gooey, and the top is nice and crisp. It tastes so good. It's kind of giving me Chick-fil-A vibes. Thank you, Chef Teeny. I will be making this again. The pot roast falls apart when you pick it up. It's super flavorful and juicy.